So, how do you leverage the Young Entrepreneur Project? That's one of the questions I'm often asked is how do you leverage the tool or platform like the Young Entrepreneur Project to build your business? And the Young Entrepreneur Project is really unique in terms of both the education and training and the value that it provides for entrepreneurs by entrepreneurs. But the three pillars that it's built on are really truly an amazing thing, unlike anything else I've ever seen. So, a little bit about my background is I have been involved in the online world of digital marketing for probably close to 15-ish years. I started dabbling in the world of online marketing, specifically blogging, many years ago. Created my own blog, successfully recreated it 4 more times before where it is today. And that's been the whole journey upon this whole thing. So I have been involved in digital marketing. I've gotten the opportunity to work as a director of client experience for one of the top digital companies that teaches and trains the network marketing industry. I had a lot of fun putting together trainings, programs, mentorships. I helped develop $20,000 mentorship programs for people to get into, to learn how to do online marketing, learn how to build their tribe, learn all of that, right? I had the privilege of teaching people how to build out blogging, funnels, email marketing, you name it. I had some great exposure to about all of it. Well, really what I looked at was what was missing for me was the tribe itself, the ability to, as an entrepreneur, to tap into multiple resources and multiple people. A lot of the times when we get into network marketing, we're focused in on just our upline or one lane, and we have to put on these blinders. And what tends to happen is that we don't have access to the resources or the people that can best gear us in or serve us in our business, right? One of the things I talked about yesterday was that, when you're looking for mentors, when you're looking for people that can lead and help you, sometimes it's as simple as a book. Sometimes it's as simple as going to a live event, plugging in, and that's how you can find mentors, trainers, and leaders. So when I was introduced to the Young Entrepreneur Project back in, I think it was September of last year, the person that introduced me to that said, "Hey, I've got something for you. I know you teach and train Pinterest. Would you be open to putting some training like that inside of a closed platform, but where there's going to be tens of thousands of entrepreneurs that are going to watch your training, learn from you? Would that be something you'd be interested in doing?" And my first thought was 100% absolutely. The ability to get my training onto a platform, any platform, is a great exposure agent, to be honest, right? When we look at how we're building our business as an entrepreneur, especially online, we hear about these exposure agents. How do we get in front of more people, different audiences? How do we use other people's influence to help grow our own brand? We're really leveraging other people's tribes to grow our accountability, to grow our presence, to help us really establish ourselves as a leader or an authority on a certain topic or subject, right? So having brand exposure, being able to build brand equity, the ability to get onto platforms for exposure really is one of the things we have to hustle to do as entrepreneurs. So whether it's blog posts, whether it's podcasts, whether it's on virtual stages, live stages, interviews, we're always looking for ways where we can stand up and stand out in front of the crowd, right? So what I love about the Young Entrepreneur Project is the first pillar is built around education and training. So when I joined, they said, we're going to build the largest education training platforms for entrepreneurs by entrepreneurs. So if you have an ability to share something, if you have a talent, a skill that you would like to teach to the next generation of entrepreneurs, and it could be everything from how to write a book. It could be how do you set up a website? It could be how do you, make a budget so you don't, blow yourself out of the water. How do you use YouTube? How do you use a blog post? I mean, there's so many different areas when you talk about entrepreneurship that you can get involved in, right? So every single one of us has the ability to share something about our journey, something that we've learned along the way. And so what the Young Entrepreneur Project offers us is that if we come in as a business or a founding member, we get to actually contribute to what they call the YEPCLIPS. It's very similar to Netflix, but it allows us to put in exclusive training just for the Young Entrepreneur Tribe. And this training not only supports other entrepreneurs in the community, because we do have a lot of we've got a lot of people that are coming in that are brand sparkling new entrepreneurs. They've never done anything before. They're looking for a little bit of help, a little bit of guidance, and we want to be able to provide training for them, but it's got to come from us. It's got to come from those that have been in the trenches, that have been building the business. We have the most to value to provide to them. So it's another exposure agent to us, because the reality is, and I was on this interview earlier today, is that for those of us that stay in the game, we're a much smaller percentage than those that are always looking to get involved in entrepreneurship. There are more people looking to become an entrepreneur than there are those that are staying in the trenches and staying in the role of entrepreneurship and really supporting and training the next generation. Being a former chef, I've always believed that there is an apprentice. There's always somebody that I'm going to be, learning from. So I'm always what I call an apprentice. I'm always willing to exchange my time to learn something from a leader, right? If I have to help them out, if I have to support their community, whatever that might be, I'm always open to learning something new. So I take that mentality when I come to the Entrepreneur Project, because I want to be of service to this group, right? I know that if I put in phenomenal training around Pinterest, what I can do is I can leverage this system. So how am I leveraging it? That's a great question, right? So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. This is not like a one-way show. The more people that come on and ask questions, the better this gets. So what I've done is I created a 5-part series around how to just get started with Pinterest. Some of the basics, some of the information, exclusive just to the YEPCLIPS, so you're not going to find this training anywhere else. And I submitted it in, so now it's in there. So anytime a new entrepreneur comes into this platform, they get access to this training, which means they get an exposure for me. So what this means for myself, right? And I know I'm going to be a little bit about me, but I'm thinking about for you also. What this does is that it leverages you. You might have people reaching out to you, go, I didn't know you could do that with Pinterest, or I didn't know you could do that with your business. And in doing that, you have the opportunity to be in front of more people. Now, they might reach out to you. This is a really active entrepreneurial community. You don't know who you're going to run into, who you're going to meet. But because I put that training into the YEPCLIPS, I got connected with a real estate agent that has a tribe of over 2,500 people. She's like, hey, I love your training. Can I bring you to my tribe and have you teach and train them how to do Pinterest? Right. So I got an exposure agent there again. So I leverage the Young Entrepreneur Project in the community. I was, asked by another member to do a training. I did a training, which opened up a whole nother market for me that I wasn't even aware of, that was looking for the type of training I was providing. So that's when I say, when you look at what can you do with the Young Entrepreneur Project, how can YEP help you build and scale your business? The one thing you can use is leverage the YEPCLIPS as brand equity. Get yourself in front of more people. And as this tribe is already over 4,000 people, we're heading towards 5. It's going to be 10,000 before you know it. Now, what would it look like for your business to be in front of training 10,000 people every single day on autopilot, right? It doesn't cost you anything extra. The training's already in there. And as long as you maintain your monthly membership to the platform, you will always have your content up in there. And trust me, for $97, it's cheaper to get access to other entrepreneurs than it is to go, advertising on any other platform at this point in reality, right? So when I talk about what the Young Entrepreneur Project is, it's based on 3 pillars. And I'm really focused in on the education and training, because I seriously am looking to learn from other entrepreneurs. There's a lot of talent out here on YouTube. There's a lot of talent out in the world of internet marketing for businesses that have an expertise that I would love to learn from you, right? I was talking to somebody that is building his gaming business, and he was sharing with me some of the things that he was learning along the path. I said, can you do that training for the Young Entrepreneur Project, right? Would you be open to creating some training videos teaching other young entrepreneurs or businesses how to get into the world of gaming? And he's like, absolutely. I've learned so much. So it's him giving back, right? He's paid for this mentorship, but he's giving it back to the Young Entrepreneur Project, because he knows that inside of this, he might find a gamer, somebody that he can put onto his team, somebody that he can resource and reference, right? And that's the beauty of this, is that you don't know who you're going to meet inside this tribe of entrepreneurs and this community that can help you scale, that builds, that wants your expertise, your knowledge. And that's really what we're looking for inside the Young Entrepreneur Project. That's why I'm so passionate about sharing it, because I want to learn more. I want to learn from entrepreneurs like you. I would love to learn more about how to use YouTube to grow my business. I would love to learn more about how to use some of the technology that's out there, how to do more financial, how to do scaling, how to do big events, how to scale. Like, there's so many things I don't know, but I know that there's entrepreneurs like you out there right now that want to give back, that have a voice, that want to share with us. How do you start a book? How do you become an author? How do you become a real estate agent? How do you sell online? There's so many things. I just don't know what I don't know, right? So that's why I'm here with you every single day. I'm inside of a 90-day challenge I'm taking on for myself. So it's 90 days of sharing the Young Entrepreneur Project. It's 90 days of talking about Pinterest, how it's working. So for the first time ever, I'm back to blogging. I'm back to doing video. I'm back to emailing my list, because I really hear about providing value for you. How can I support you in building your business? How can I work with you? How can I learn from you and what you're doing to build? So I'm super excited every single day to jump on, and I usually hit these pretty late at night because my day's definitely packed. But I love jumping in with you. I love learning from you. And I welcome you to have conversations, ask questions. If you're seeing this for the first time and you're looking like, hey, what is YEP? What is the Young Entrepreneur Project? How do I get involved with it? The link's down below. There's a link that says, it's thechefkatrina.com/YEP. It'll take you to the landing page, put in your information, email and phone number. And then all you have to do is take a look, peek around. There's an incredible overview video that describes exactly what our mission is, what we're up to. This is both an opportunity to make money and an opportunity to leverage a platform for brand exposure. And for those of you just getting started in entrepreneurship and looking for a place to come where you can find training that's really going to focus and benefit you, this is absolutely the place to be. So I really do invite you to take a look at the Entrepreneur Project. This is my heart. This is something I'm super excited about. I just did a training just moments ago, welcoming all of our new members, because that's what I do. I give back over and over again because I know the value of teaching, of training, and helping others, reaching down and helping them come to the next level with me. So I invite you to take a look at the Entrepreneur Project. I invite you to learn how to leverage this amazing system to grow and scale your business, and just take a look, right? This is your business, but it doesn't hurt to look at a tool and a system that you can use to both scale your business, earn another stream of income, leverage this community, and really help you stand out from the crowd for the elements that you're going to get access to as you learn more about the Young Entrepreneur Project. So with that, thank you for joining me here tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. And always, I look forward to seeing you inside the community, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good one, everybody.